What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, and today we are talking about anime again. Obviously, yes, we're gonna be doing another Toonami classic, and today's subject is Deadman Wonderland. Now, Deadman Wonderland is a Japanese manga series written by Jinsei Kataoka. I know I said that wrong. I cannot pronounce Japanese names that well. But it was a Shonen Ace magazine from 2007 to 2013. The series has also been adapted to an anime television series. Now, this is what we're talking about, the anime. Now, we're going to get into the story in just a second, but I first want to say that this was one of my first anime where I felt like, yeah, this is a different medium. This is a different type of art form. Because, let me explain. The very bare synopsis is that the story revolves around a young boy named Ganta, and a mysterious entity known as the Red Man slaughters his classmates. Now we'll get to that a little bit later, like the actual full synopsis. But when I say slaughters his classmates, that's actually kind of crazy. If you think about it, like anime back then didn't really have that kind of darkness. Like Cowboy Bebop was certainly kind of dark at times, for sure. But other than stuff like Death Note with like mass killings and very few anime. I mean, a lot of anime had it. I mean, it's not like killing was different in anime, but for some reason, this was the anime that told me, yeah, anime as a whole is a different format than just regular cartoons. Like, your Dragon Ball Z's are cool. You know, people power up, they fight. But at the end of the day, man, Goku mostly saves most of his enemies, or they pretty much get, like, blown to pieces or something. But you don't really see it, you know. Deadman Wonderland was weird because it was just like, yeah, it was kind of raw. You know, I feel like nowadays, I don't know if it'll be as good, because I enjoyed it for what it was. And like I said, I haven't watched this in a long time, but I enjoyed it for what it was, for sure. I think that, you know, the grittiness of it is stuff that you see today that does that, but back then it was more special than anything. Alright, with that being said, before we finish talking about all of this, let's jump right back in real quick to some more info about this.
Deadman Wonderland is a Japanese manga and anime series created by Jinsei Kataoka and Kazuma Kondou. The story is set in a post-apocalyptic Japan and follows the life of a young boy named Ganta Igarashi. The series begins with a mysterious event known as the Great Tokyo Earthquake, which destroys a large portion of Tokyo and causes Ganta's entire class to be massacred by a mysterious figure known as the Red Man. Ganta, the sole survivor, is wrongfully accused of the crime and sentenced to death. However, instead of being executed, Ganta finds himself imprisoned in a privately owned amusement park called Deadman Wonderland. The park is disguised as a normal facility, but it secretly serves as a prison for inmates with unique abilities known as branches of sin. Within Deadman Wonderland, Ganta discovers a brutal and sadistic system where the prisoners are forced to participate in deadly games for the amusement of the public. These games involve using their branches of sin to fight each other, and the inmates must endure various forms of torture and punishment if they fail. As Ganta tries to survive and uncover the truth behind his class's massacre, he meets Shiro, a mysterious albino girl with a connection to his past. Together, they navigate the dangerous and twisted world of Deadman Wonderland, facing powerful adversaries, uncovering conspiracies, and seeking justice. Throughout the series, Ganta learns to harness his branch of sin, forms alliances with other Deadman prisoners, and confronts the enigmatic figures who oversee Deadman Wonderland's operations. As the story progresses, Ganta's journey becomes intertwined with the larger mysteries and secrets surrounding the park and the nature of his own abilities. Deadman Wonderland explores themes of survival, corruption, the dark side of human nature, and the lengths one is willing to go to uncover the truth and seek redemption.
Okay, so now that you pretty much got the general plot synopsis, let's answer a very important question. Now, even though this is a really good anime, you know, at least decent at least, you know, like I said, I haven't watched it in a long time, so I don't really know if it holds up to some of like the better, darker mangas and anime today. But the general purpose of why this anime got canceled, it's pretty much that it strayed too far from the original source material. There was a lot of rushing storylines and characters that just existed in the manga that really just didn't exist even in the anime. It was just a lot of stuff that was cut out. And because of that, it really gave the anime poor reception. Now, I mentioned that this anime is good, but this is only through nostalgia goggles. Like I said, if like watching a lot of these animators in the same genre now, if I'd have watched that anime, Deadman Wonderland, now, I will probably be able to pick apart a lot of the stuff that I don't like, you know, stuff that's become commonplace. But for me specifically, the reason that I like it, or that it's fond in my memory at least, is simply because, you know, I haven't seen it in a long time, and it was one of the first anime that I've seen that was really about something in terms of like slaughter and being mature rated and everything. Like, yes, the storylines obviously felt rushed, so there was issues with that. But, you know, me being younger and like the gore and stuff and like it made it feel real to me. It made it feel like I was not watching a children's cartoon. Like, as I mentioned before, Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, you know, they're great. But Naruto, even though people do die and stuff does happen, like people, whole clans got murdered and slaughtered. But for some reason in Naruto, it doesn't really seem like I care that much. Like, in all honesty, I love Naruto. But you tell me that Sasuke's whole clan gets murdered, and now I'm thinking about it, that's pretty dark. That's really, really dark. I mean, Naruto's has a demon inside him that laid waste to the village and killed multiple people. But at the same time, it's like, for some reason, that was just not as dark as something like Deadman Wonderland for me. Even though it should be equally as dark. But something about like the gore and the scenes and stuff, everything about it just kind of made me like it. I mean, even though I know it's not the best, it's just one of them things where it's a cool little ride if you want to go back and watch it. It's very short. It's like 12 episodes. They even got OVA. Like I said, I probably will be reading the manga to really catch back up on it, because all in all, I never really got to finish it. You know, I actually read up on what happens at the end of the story, but I never got to finish it myself. So I kind of want to go back and try it again, and just to see whether I can, you know, if I can enjoy it with today's age. Something about like Death Game manga and stuff, where people get powers and they have to battle to death and stuff. Something about that really is just like one of my favorite genres. You know, I'm not an isekai fan. I'm not a harem fan. This is where I like right here. You know what I'm saying? I like these kind of one and done anime. You get to know a cast of characters, give them abilities, give them a system in which they fight, and let them fight it out. I love that. They even got like the Suicide Squad collars and stuff. Definitely go check it out if you haven't watched it. I'm not even gonna lie to you though, if you have the chance, I would definitely go read the manga first. That's what I'm kind of reading right now. I want to really get into the manga and everything associated with that. And I want to ask you guys a question. How do you feel about Deadman Wonderland? This used to be one of my friends' like favorite anime. I don't really know how he feels about it now, but like I said, that anime is so old. Like, it came out around like 2011 and everything. It's pretty old, but it was around that time where my genre anime was just really fun for me. You know, like them 2010 era animes is where it was at for me specifically. You know, I like some of the older anime, but 2010, I feel like that whole 10 to 20 run was fantastic, and they had some fantastic entries in anime. So for me, that's definitely my personal golden period. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. So subscribe. I really couldn't get much into Deadman Wonderland. I can only give you like base facts, because I don't want to spoil too much. I really don't. So with that being said, we'll see. The next Toonami Select should be coming out not too long from now. I have my eye on a couple of different anime. If you guys want me to cover anime, like really go in depth though, drop me any anime you want me to recover, and I'll hop right on it. Give me some ideas, and I really will jump into it for you. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.
やれやれだぜ。